8 times the surface area of Earth. This is a world full of epic scenery. This is a world of exploration and adventure. This is a world of monsters. This is a world where you can build anything that you can imagine. This is Minecraft.
Welcome to This is Minecraft. If you're new to Minecraft, or perhaps you know a family member or friend or loved one that is very much into the game and you'd like to see just exactly what it's all about and what the fascination is, then this series is also for you. This series is also for those who have been into Minecraft for a long time. I myself have been playing the game since beta version 1.3, and I am still learning new things about it all the time. I'm going to start with very simple basics of how the game operates and how the interface works and how you do things, and proceed from there to living through the first night in Minecraft. And that may sound simple, but living through the first night is often quite difficult. And so with that, we'll create a new world. Click on Single Player, Create New World, and I'm going to call the world name This is Minecraft. Game mode, I'm going to leave that on survival. You have the option of using hardcore mode, which locks you at the maximum difficulty and you only get one life and your world is deleted on death. And then there's creative mode, where you have unlimited resources. You can fly, destroy blocks instantly, and so on. I'll be staying in survival mode. And now for more world options, generate structures is turned on. This gives you NPC villages, dungeons, strongholds, and so on. World type is not in use at the moment. Presumably it will have a function in the future. And here, the seed for the world generator. The seed is a value that can be numbers, text, it can be random, whatever. And the game uses this as a seed for the random number generator that is used to power the algorithm that generates the terrain. If you use the same seed, you'll get the same world. Or you can just leave it blank for a random seed. I'm going to go ahead and use This is Minecraft. And for this, capitalization will matter if you want to use the same seed. And now I will simply hit Create New World, and the new world will be generated. This takes a few minutes to generate and build the initial terrain. And then it will put you into a new world. The great thing about Minecraft worlds is that no two of them are exactly the same. And they are almost infinite. Alright, looking around here, looks like we're in a pine forest. And off in the distance I see some water there. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to dig down a little bit just to mark the place where I spawned at. So that I'll know where that is. Okay. And now, starting off, the very first thing you need is resources. And the most basic of those is wood. So you walk up to a tree, you left click, and you start punching that thing. And even though you cut the bottom of the tree out, it doesn't fall over. It just floats there waiting for you to take the rest of it down. Alright, now starting off right off the bat here. Open your inventory. In most cases I believe it defaults to I believe sometimes it defaults to E. I have used custom control settings to remap it to tab. Go ahead and put the wood logs that we've cut into the crafting area here, and that turns them into planks. Now I'll take those planks and one in each spot. Gets a crafting table, and then close the inventory. Set the crafting table down by selecting a spot there. You see the little black outline of this block that I've pointed at with the crosshair there. Just left click, and that puts the crafting table down. Now what you've got down here on the screen, at the bottom of the screen, that's the hotbar. You can scroll, you can use your mouse scroll wheel to scroll back and forth. You can also use the number keys to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on up to 9 to select between them. The row of hearts on the top left is your health. Right now I'm at a full 10 hearts, full health, and on the top left there, what looks like a row of turkey legs, that is your hunger bar. And as you do things, as you walk around or fight or mine and so on, your hunger bar will eventually go down some, and it will be necessary to eat to restore it. And while your hunger bar is at 9 or 10 turkey legs, your health will automatically regenerate. Alright, now right click on the crafting table, and we'll take the wooden planks, put a couple here, put a couple here, and get some sticks. And then a stick here and a stick here, and 3 planks across the top. Basically what you're doing here is drawing the shape of what you're making, in this case a wooden pickaxe. Now you can also make wooden shovel, wooden axe, wooden swords, and so on. Personally, I tend to only make one wooden tool, and that is the wooden pickaxe. And from there, I will eventually get materials and build a stone tool and go from there, because the stone tools last a whole lot longer. The wooden tools don't last very long at all. Fortunately, here we've got a cave right close by here, and that means exposed stone. So you point your crosshair at the block you want to break, left click and hold, and that breaks the block. And you do have to be using a pickaxe in order to break stone. You can break it without a pickaxe, but it won't drop any blocks. So we're going to collect some stone here. Okay, this is a valuable find right here. Coal. Coal is necessary to produce torches. It is also useful as a fuel in furnaces for smelting materials that you've mined. We need a bunch of stone here, and frankly, we need all of this coal. And we don't have a lot of time because the Minecraft day is about roughly 10 minutes long, I believe. Yes, 10 minutes long. And you need some initial resources to get going in order to set up a shelter and be ready to be safe for that first night. Alright, we'll go back out here. And let's see, go back over here to the spawn area, and I'm going to throw the crafting table back down. And first up, stone pickaxe. This will last a lot longer than the wood one and can mine more stuff. And while I'm at it, a stone shovel. And because I know trouble is out there, a stone sword. Okay, and now stone like arranged like this, a furnace. Okay, since we have some coal, I'll make some sticks here. I'm also going to make a stone axe. 2 sticks, 3 stone like that, a stone axe. And now I'm going to take the rest of my sticks, come up here, put some coal above them, and that gives you torches. You can either left click to make 4 torches at a time, or you can shift click to make as many as you can with the materials you have in the crafting table. And that's what I've done. 28 torches, which is a good start. We're going to be needing them soon. First, need to do something about more wood. Wood is one of the most used resources in Minecraft. You use it in almost everything. Tool handles, for planks to use as construction material. And so on. Jump up here and cut that last one. Alright, now that I've cut these trees, the leaves will start breaking down and it will drop saplings, which we'll want to collect those because eventually we're going to want to be able to replant trees. Right now, though, we just need lots of wood. Jump up here. Okay, that stuff's all gone. Get the bottom one. Alright, let's go ahead and cut one more here. Jump up onto the stump here and then cut that topmost piece, and I'm going to help speed these leaves along, getting rid of them. And the way to do that is come over here and use your fist or anything else you have in it that isn't a tool, because this way you won't use up the durability of your tool. Because every time you use a tool, every time that tool breaks a block, it uses up some of its durability. And you don't want to do that unless you're actually using the tool for what it's meant for. Like a pickaxe, you would use that for mining stone and various coal and other ores, iron ore, diamond ore, and redstone, and so on. But if you used your pickaxe to break the leaves from when you cut a tree down, you would be using up some of your pickaxe on something that it's not even meant for, and that means it would use it up a little faster. There. Now we've got a bunch of saplings. We have 25 logs. Okay. Take the logs in here, and I'm just going to shift click. That gives us a stack of 64 plus 37 planks, and that's a good start. Now, because I've made it a point to mark where I first spawned, that's an important place to keep track of, because if you die, that's the place you're going to reappear at. Now I'm going to just take my shovel and dig around here a little bit, dig this dirt back a little ways, and build a preliminary first night shelter. We've got plenty of wood and not necessarily a whole lot of time because it's already dark. So swing back here. Let's see. Oh, that reminds me. Hit escape, hit options, video settings. That's right, I had the setting on bright. Let's turn it back to moody, the default brightness. And this is what it really looks like. It's dark. So we'll pop down a torch here, another one over here, and we get busy on a shelter. And we jump up on top of the crafting table, and get up on top of the wall here. This is not even going to be fancy. This is just bare bones, keep you alive through the night shelter. And that's the whole object right here, is to just live through the first night, because there are an assortment of nasty, evil creatures out here that want nothing more than to eat your face. And so the main thing is to get up some walls and a roof. And be protected from them until sunrise. Okay, I'm not going to do too much there where the dirt already is. I'll concentrate on getting the front wall and the roof in place. And making a door. Okay, I accidentally double clicked a couple of times. Get out the axe, cut those extra pieces down. Okay. Cut that down a block. As a matter of fact, I'm going to dig it down. And I'm just going to put a plank there. And that plank in the floor is the spawn point. I'll eventually change that out and put in a piece of cobblestone or something, just so that that location stands out. Okay, we have our roof in place. Okay, now while we still have some wood, right click on the crafting table, take the planks, and 6 planks arranged like this gives us a door. And we just step outside real quick, turn around and place the door like so. And right click on it to open and close the door. Okay, let's drop a few more torches here just to kind of light this place up a little bit. And yeah, okay. Alright, that gets us into a place. Now we have a safe place to go. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Dig that plank out. Drop dirt in there. Pick up the plank. There. And eventually we'll improve that, fine-tune things, make it look better. But for the first night, this isn't a bad shelter. It's lit. There is a roof and walls and a door. The evil things that want to eat our faces can't come in here and do that. And now we have two things we can do. We can either just simply wait a little while until morning, or we can start to dig the first little bit of a mine, and that's what I'm going to do. Just going to start digging right here. And because I don't have a lot of resources, I'm not going to do the normal kind of a mine that I would do, which would be to dig a 3x3 shaft with ladders along the wall and go all the way down. I'm just going to dig a staircase here. And I'm not going to go too awfully far down because I only have just 22 torches here, so but it can be a start. It gives us a chance to find some more coal, perhaps to find some iron, and build up a good supply of cobblestone. Which is good because cobblestone is kind of a go-to construction material. It's plentiful, it's easy to get a hold of lots of it, and it's useful for a lot of things. I didn't mean to put a second torch over there. Alright, now here we go. So I'm just gonna continue this staircase down for a little ways. And I'll catch up with you in the morning. Alright, I just came up to check and see whether it had gotten to daylight yet, and I believe it has, but it's raining. And there's also something else. Let's see, I forgot to set down the furnace when I had it up here. And I'm just going to set it down here right next to the crafting table. And we don't have a use for it just yet, but when we get a hold of some food and or some ores, we'll need that to take care of them. And as I was digging through the night, I dug right down into what looks like a cave system of some kind. So I'm going to take some of this dirt and I'm going to put a little bit back here because that's quite a drop. And then I'm going to dig forward a little bit. And then I'm just going to make a little bit of a 90-degree turn here and dig myself a little staircase down to the floor of this area that I've opened up, making sure to put torches along the way. Okay, this is already a good thing. Over there is some iron, and iron is a good thing to have. Make better tools, make armor, better weapons. Okay, there's some more coal over there too. Alright, let's get a torch down here real quick, because darkness invites evil, nasty things to spawn. And so by lighting the place up, we reduce the area where they can spawn at. So I'm just going to go around here and put down some torches. I'm not going to be going very far because I don't care to get lost in the cave right off the bat like that. Just want to, right now, just get it lit up reasonably well. Oh, more iron, that's good. Okay, now I'm going to take some dirt here, and I'm going to fill that hole where the water's coming out of. Both because it's really an annoyance and because it causes lag. And over here we have some lava. Alright, I'm just going to grab this coal and head back. Or I get so far that I get lost. I'm also going to stop and grab this iron. And I like to fill in holes like that when I make them. Because you never know when you might come back through here someday and trip on that thing. Okay, it looks like up here this cave opens up onto the surface. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and drop another torch here. And I'm going to go up to the surface here. Put one here. I recognize this place. This is where I was getting the stone to start with. The stone and that initial coal. And speaking of coal, so this effectively gives us a back way out of the house. And some nice easy access to an underground cave with a whole bunch of resources in it. Alright, I'm going to put a torch here because I dug this out and I don't feel like filling it in just now. I don't have a whole lot of resources. Keep it lit up so that nothing spawns in there and we're good to go. Now head back around here. Oops, more iron. Gotta get the iron. Iron is falling way down there. Alright. Let's carefully walk over this way. And before mining any more of that iron, I'm going to see if I can get to where it fell. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. I can still get back up there, and it's going to be necessary too. Go ahead, pick up this iron, drop the last torch that I've got, which is all the reason in the world I need to get out of here. Wait a minute, do I have any wood on me? Yes, I do. I'm going to make about half of this planks into, well, alright, that's enough. Make up some more torches. Okay, that's a full stack of torches. That'll do for a while. More iron and coal. Let's light this area up over here. Go back a little ways so that nothing is going to spawn back here. And get this lit up. This place is an absolute gold mine of coal and iron. I can see that. There is loads of it. Alright, I'm going to pick up this iron and the coal right here. Oh, there's a lot of coal. I wish there had been this much coal when I first started playing back in 1.3. In beta 1.3, that is. 'Cause back then, you had to really hunt for coal. And iron, you had to spend a lot of time digging for it. I dug out half of a mountain, that is. I dug out half of a mountain, and I don't think I found more than a dozen pieces of iron. And by the way, that's a mistake. Never dig straight up like that, or straight down below you, because you don't know what's there. And that awful sound was the sound of my pick breaking, which means it's time to get out of here because I need a new pick. Alright, I'm just gonna jump up and throw down a piece of dirt or two. Let's see. I just went in a circle, didn't I? See, this is one of the dangers of the caves, is getting lost. Okay, this is more like it. No, it isn't. Not that direction, anyway. This is something I've always really disliked. Okay, that's where we came from. It's up there. Alright. I'm squarely beneath that hole. And I'm just going to jump and throw dirt down below me to pillar back out. And carefully walk along here. And let's see. Yeah, this is the staircase coming down. And there's the one back up into the house. Back up here. Alright. Make a new... Actually, yes, I'm going to make a new stone pick. And then I'm going to take this coal, put it in the furnace, take the iron ore, put that in there, and we're going to smelt up some iron and make a few iron tools. And I'm going to be very glad when we can find some sheep and make a bed, because then we'll be able to sleep through the night and get away from this storm. Because when you sleep through the night, the storm ends before morning. or by morning. And I'm going to wait for this iron to smelt up, hopefully for this storm to go away and get some real daylight, and I'll see you then.